Welcome to the Immaterial Gamers Podcast. It's going to get cut out anyway, because it's just going to go with some sort of random thing that Steph says leading into the podcast.
What? Why?
Just say a random sentence that makes no sense.
Pajama muffin.
No, pajama muffin's cool.
Yeah, they are. So, hello everyone, welcome to the Immaterial Gamers Podcast.
Philadelphia cheese.
Philadelphia cheese.
But it's cream
That's a good
cheese.
one. Yeah, some nice soft cream cheese. This is episode number 95.
And I can fly.
So Steph's now just going to say random things all the way through the podcast. You know, that doesn't mean we're going to start it 5 times, right?
Under the bridge.
I don't ever want to be.
I'm going to go under the bridge.
So we're testing something out. This is still an audio-only podcast. We're just sat here webcamming.
We're evolving.
Yeah, evolving. That's a good sign. Oh, good.
Evolution, baby. Shit film.
Yeah. So, I'm Ryan, and we're here in the pink room of pink.
It's very pink.
It's got a cupboard full of stuff and some board games on top, and there's quite clearly an Amazon box in the bottom corner. Just describing it out to everyone so they can see it. That's Steph, who's the burpy one, and he's there in his location of the padded room.
Padded room? My room's padded? When did I get upgrade?
That's an upgrade. Okay, and then to my left on my screen, I see Terry, who's in the homely room.
The very homely room.
Yeah.
It looks like he's been stuck in a store cupboard. Look at the back.
There's blankets and stuff.
Yeah, so it's back here. Yeah, the linen room.
No, it's a storage in case anything goes wrong. I bet there's tinned goods up there.
There is actually.
This is the
right here. There's tin goods.
It's the
See,
fucking.
And
the prepper's hideaway, isn't it?
down there.
It's in case like a hurricane or a flood or a blizzard.
Yeah, except if that ever happened, this would be the first room that got destroyed.
Yeah.
It's this natural disasters headquarters, which is really poorly built by the sounds of it, because it'll be destroyed first.
The thing is, because there's the other computer on the side, which I can only assume is Sapphire's, right?
What?
I saw another computer on the side. To the left.
There's definitely a computer over there.
Yeah, but that one.
Yeah, that's Sapphire's.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that one, when it's not being used by Sapphire, it just contains all like the meteorological events.
No,
It's like-
it just has bubbles that trip out. That's all it does.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's even when Sapphire's on it.
Bubbly, 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 bubbly. And then we got Dariusz, who's here.
Hello, everyone.
He's in a great room. Oh my god, I love the rainbow wallpaper.
I'm glad
I
to
thought,
like
yeah.
it.
Wait,
hold on.
hold on. This is entertaining listening here. Wait for it.
Do.
Yeah, but he is in the John Cena room.
I'm in the void.
He's in the vault. Can't get a signal out of that vault.
He gives it one more shot. Hey!
Hey!
Nice.
He's in the white room.
Yeah, boy.
It's right next to my padded room. So you're the one who got my room.
Oh, so hold on. Steph opens the door and then suddenly ends up in Dariusz' room. Actually, that would be fucking freaky.
Yeah, the door that's behind Stefan is actually the door that's behind Dariusz.
Yeah.
That'd be really weird.
Oh, classic. So, we're here. We're just like doing Zoom style calls. Everyone's all, doing their work stuff. Steph's still under furlough. Terry's still working,
Terror.
as is Dariusz, and I'm
Terry.
in self-isolation, which is fun.
Terry's just terror.
Terry, stop being Terry.
Terry, stop being Terry. The sad face. Get the sad piano music.
Terror.
I think I've still got that.
Terror. Be more Terry.
Oh no.
Bye, Terry.
To sad Terry now. But yeah. How has everyone's week been?
Oh, it's been good. I went for a pedal bike yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
Using that unlimited exercise, yeah?
Did you fall?
Yeah. No.
Damn.
I've not rid a bike for years. Oh my god.
Don't spit it up, Chiz! Almost
What?
got Chiz to spit up his drink.
Great. We've got a spit take count. And Dariusz, how's it been?
Okay. Nothing great, nothing bad.
Just the look there, just like, nah, it's been shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what he says and what he looks like, it's completely opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been good. The face of a disappointed 10-year-old
It's
at
been
Christmas.
alright.
Yeah. Like I say, for us, for me, Martin, and Don, it's been a nice little roller coaster. You know, Don takes a trip to the hospital for something unrelated, gets tested, and it's a positive thing. So Thursday afternoon, I'm about to tuck into my dinner at work, and then get a text message that basically says, "Get home, shut the door."
Get home, shut the door, call the police.
Yeah. One isolation note and a call to the NHS 111 later. Here we are.
Sucks to be you.
It's like what
Hey,
I was saying to
you had to
Steph.
do this at the beginning.
I didn't really do anything. I was just homesick.
Yeah, but didn't Sapphire or someone in your household have symptoms?
Yeah, Sapphire did.
So,
Yeah.
and then you quarantined, remember?
I
That was
didn't.
roughly around the same time as you were sick.
No.
So you're the
None of us
spreader.
quarantined. None of us quarantined.
So you're the spreaders.
Oh, and everyone said it was the ginger fucking plague rats.
It was ginger plague rats.
That was just me and Martin that said that, but by the sounds of it, right, Terry jumped on that bandwagon too.
Yeah, to turn it into a story.
Yeah. How many gingers do you know have corona?
Every single one of them.
Yeah, that's because they're carrying it.
My corona.
Dun, dun, boom, dun, boom, dun. I'm sure we made that joke a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so now that we've all had our little talk, and we're now just going to take that virus and tell it to fuck
I didn't
right
get a
off.
talk.
Oh, Terry, how's it going?
Same old, same old. I drove across your country like twice this week.
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, not your country, but the same distance as your country.
Wow, bloody hell. Nice John O'Groats to Land's End and back.
Yeah, probably twice. In a week.
God.
But that's just a normal week for me.
Yeah, trucking on. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I guess I should mention that. That's what I do.
Yeah. Maybe. No, Terry just didn't just walk.
Yeah, I walked 1,000 miles and I will walk 500 more.
Just to be that Canadian who walked 1,000 miles to discuss it on a podcast.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Right. Now that we've all discussed stuff, like I said, we're going to kick the fucking virus out the door. So let's move on to what's been played. And what's been played? Terry, since you're staring at the camera.
The only thing I've played in this last week was Minecraft, really. So
any fun stories?
I overflowed the storage. Stefan yelled at me.
Actually, hold on.
He breaks everything he touches.
Oh, speaking of breaking everything he touches, you know, on last week's podcast, Terry and Dan, Terry and D and Dan were talking about space engineers. Remember, you want to know the story of your 3-hour creation?
I forgot that was within these last two podcasts. Yep. So, yeah, me and Danny decided to make a mobile rover like we'd planned.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going to be a mobile base. And I didn't get the first time on recording, but I managed to replicate the problem that I had. When I hooked a couple of rotors together, the whole craft jumped about 700 feet in the air, making 2 giant booby holes in the ground. And
booby holes?
Yeah, I posted a video. I'll hopefully get it sent to Chiz and he can post it somewhere on Emmy Gamers.
I was thinking of sort of taking it and just adding it as a bonus video, just having it there.
Yeah, it made literally in the ground. There was these 2 booby holes, and the first time, the one that didn't get recorded, the car actually landed back on its wheels with doing very minor damage to itself. But then when I re-recorded it, it totaled itself, which kind of made it for more fun.
Yeah, I sort of watched the end of it. It's for us on here. We'll get it on the Emmy YouTube at some point. Probably just take it from Terry and just say acquired. But yeah, it's on the Discord. It's Space Engineers Fail, and it's a pretty nice looking rover, I've got to say. And then there's just right at the end, Terry's just like, please don't blow up, please don't blow up. Clicks it, and immediately
Yeah, immediately it just launches into the air, kills my player, and all I see is because it goes into like some like zoomed out third person view. You just see the car flying through the air, and then flips upside down, comes back down, and just dissolves into the ground.
Dissolves.
It dissolves.
Classic space engineers, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's like the Kraken in Kerbal Space Program.
Oh god.
Just little glitches of the game that they can't work out.
It's the thing in it when something's so sort of reliant on sort of like real world physics and stuff like that. When something goes into computer code that doesn't quite know how to adjust
Correlate,
for stuff like that, it does just lead to hilarity though.
Why do I feel like Duncan, Darius' streams like in that dark corner? It should be like where the horror comes out of and takes Darius away.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, just randomly, Darius is going to be talking about something. He's just like, I was looking forward to the next CG project.
Oh, on a positive note about space engineers.
Oh yeah.
I did finally figure out how to get that rotor to connect without it exploding. So the vehicle did actually get
That's not fun.
connected.
That's not fun.
No,
I don't like you, Darius. You're not my friend. You stay over there. You stay over there. You go to your room and stay over there.
Get in the corner.
I thought that was the whole point of things explode in this game.
No, it's a survival game.
No, it's not. It's not the point. Okay, fair enough.
That's the original point of the game. When it first came out, it was sort of a physics crash physics game, but now it's got a whole survival aspect to it and stuff like that too.
Yeah. I was about to say, watching stuff blow up, that would have been space demolitionists, wouldn't it? Just have some
I thought we called it Space Wars. Just call it Space Wars. It's a bit like Robot Wars. It's just spaceships.
Space. Let's build up spaceship.
I'm in space.
Space.
And
we're back to Portal 2.
Yeah, just like last week.
Full
circle.
So we got that. So Darius.
Yes. That's my name.
Yes,
what did you want?
It is. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Bubblegum.
Conquer the world.
Try to take over the world. No. No, what have you been playing, mate?
I've been playing. I was playing with my camera. Sorry, no, it's not. It's not this.
I thought this was going.
Sorry, guys.
Taking a turn.
Let's start again. What I've been playing? Well, I finished Final Fantasy 7. Was gonna say 15. I don't know why, but yeah, 7.
Nice.
7 remake. I mean, I finished it like a week ago. I just have right now the chance to tell you guys about it.
You told me about it.
Yeah, I've told you about it because you've been on my place.
It's a lie.
Wait, what? You're supposed to be quarantining.
I'm not quarantining.
Everybody's supposed to be quarantined.
No.
Nah, screw
I kept 2 meters apart from him while at his house.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah.
2 millimeters does not count.
Millimeters. It was 2 centimeters.
Oh, 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters or 1/100th of a.
Well, at least 2 centimeters is a little bit more safe than 2 millimeters.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
how do you experience the ending for yourself? How do you feel?
That's alright. I think it was a nice moment when I could see. Literally, what it was a scene from Advent Children when Cloud and Aerith were walking one way, and Zack was walking the other way.
Good old Zack.
So yeah, that was cool. I like how things coming together, and I hope to see more of it in future.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? With like we discussed all those weeks back.
Yeah.
And I say all those weeks back. I think it was 3, 4. Time has just melded together in a
What I'm think what's going on right now is every single Final Fantasy game which we know is in a completely different timeline.
Yeah.
So when we got the Advent Children, that's completely separate events from the original game. The original game is completely separate to the Crisis Core.
Bloody hell.
Crisis Core is completely separate to the game where we played as the what was his name? Vincent.
Oh god, Dirge of Cerberus.
Yes, there we go.
Never thought
So
I'd bring
I'm
that
thinking
game back
of
up.
what's going on. It will be like each of this game is completely separate in their own kind of like timeline, where the new remake is trying to like get everything connected.
Yeah. Bring the multiverse back into sort of
So yeah, that's
one
kind of
shared
sort of
timeline.
thing.
God, that makes sense because I mean that brings it back to sort of Final Fantasy 13 and how that was supposed to be 3 different games in the same mythology.
Yeah.
And what we actually got was we got Final Fantasy 13 and 2 sequels. 1 sequel if you actually care. Terry's having fun while this is going on. Then you got Final Fantasy Type 0, which was just Summit. And then what was supposed to be Final Fantasy 13 Versus became 15.
Yes.
And now just took the mythology wherever it wanted to go.
Just to the podcast, I'm just trying to see how much I can distract Chiz while he's trying to keep a thought train.
Oh god, it's a struggle. Just getting derailed. I saw Terry trying to like do like he basically became Hear No Evil, See No Evil.
See no evil, do no evil.
And now he's got some sort of either pen or
thick
or giant pink dick.
It's okay. Look what Stefan has.
Stefan has a fan for those listening, and not
to be
just
more precise, he had 2 phones.
Not just a desktop fan like this. For the benefit of the people listening, I just picked up a small
Chinese paper fan.
Yeah, he's got a Chinese paper fan.
You mean that's what you picked up, or that's what Stefan had?
No, Stefan's got the Chinese paper fan. I had the desktop fan.
This is desktop. This was on my desktop.
They're like unruly children, dear listener. It's just,
Not unruly.
We're just making your life difficult, Chiz.
We're intelligent enough to be able to fool you.
Okay, so you're intelligent, unruly children. Okay.
And you're just easily fooled.
Terry's just going to try and, he's now made 2 and he's poking his eyes out. Okay. So, yeah. So
I'd pay to see Terry poke his eyes out.
No, I like my eyes.
Basically, 100% of all donations to see Terry poke his eyes out will go to a charity of our choice at some point.
Will they at least go to a charity to get you new eyeballs?
No.
Oh.
That's the risk you take to help people in need.
Can you donate your eyeballs first, and then we'll consider it?
Well, if you donate yours, I'll poke my eyeballs out.
No, because that means you get my eyes.
Yeah, but then I'd get to see. Then you'd get to see yourself.
No, don't work like that.
Stefan, are you sure it doesn't work like that?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it don't work like that.
You said they're your eyes, so you would see yourself.
Anyway, let's move it on. Yeah, so we've had Space Engineers, we've had Final Fantasy VII. Steph.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
Minecraft. So is Minecraft.
Ghost Story.
Ghost Story.
Tell about all the worlds you visited.
Yeah.
Like the new world I visited yesterday? I'm gonna go there right now.
I didn't know about any new worlds since yesterday.
Yes, you do. Oh no, Thursday.
See, time. It's just,
I found a new world. It's called Good Night Sleep Land.
Good Night
There's
Sleep
a couple
Land.
of them.
Shh. Calm down, Tara. Who's telling the story here, me or you?
Terry,
okay,
apparently.
You tell it then.
What a twist.
So, I made a thing on Minecraft called a strange bed. And it took me to a place where if I go to right now, I'm going to get buggered because I'm just going to be stuck there. So I'm going to go there.
Well, what you do in your bed is,
So, I went to bed, and then I ended up in a world called Good Dream Plains.
Good Dream Plains?
Yep. Where there's grass.
Candyland!
And I get, when I break the grass, I get rainbow seeds.
Okay.
There's also lollipop bushes, where if I break them, I get a lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop. Oh,
there's also unicorns.
Lollipop.
That starts sounding weird.
What does?
He ate mushrooms before he went to bed.
Does it involve Alice?
No.
Okay.
It
Are you
does
sure?
involve.
It has mushrooms in it.
It does. It needs mushrooms to be made. Hope mushrooms and despair mushrooms.
Mm.
So I went to this world. I met my friend Unicorn.
Okay.
I got lollipop candy sticks. It's called lollipop bushes. I got my lollipops, and if you there's special trees here that are called dream logs or dream trees, which
Okay.
for some reason give diamond leaves. There's
Diamond
also one
leaves, eh?
called a white tree, which is called a candy tree. Which, if I break all the trees, I get candy from the trees.
Nice.
Candy canes or just candy?
Not just general candy.
Okay.
Candy.
It also has rainbow sheep and wet sponge for some reason.
Rainbow sheep and wet sponge.
What?
Not dry, wet.
Interesting.
I think this is where people had wet dreams.
What?
I also
That's
have candy.
if they're using sponges for that, that's fucked up.
Well, in your dream, God knows where it's going. I also have candy R that gives me candy, which I'm gonna get some because I'm hungry, and the biscuits that I've got don't like fill me up enough. So yeah, that's one world, and then the other one's called Dream. I think it's like Nightmare Dream Plains or something, which kind of looks like the Nether but cooler.
Right.
Basically, it's got lava instead of water. Everything evil there spawns. There's even chances of giant zombies spawning there.
Oh, and just so I can say, this is Omnia mod pack from Feed the Beast, just so
Yeah.
other people know what's actually going on. It's not part of actual Minecraft.
If it was, it'd be amazing.
Oh, it'd be absolutely weird as
There's
God
one
knows
thing
what.
I haven't found. I'm not sure is in the mod yet, but I know it's coming into this mod soon. Is gummy bears.
Because I'm a gummy bear. Because I'm a gummy bear.
How did I know that was about to happen?
You must have
So,
saw
yeah.
it coming.
Oh, yummy, 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 gummy bears.
bear. All right. Yeah, I know that song. Leave me alone. I also know it in partly in German because that's where it first came out.
It's been a guinea gummy.
Oh, gummy bear basically stays the same. Oh, there's also baby creepers here. I forgot about them. And when they blow up, they do nothing. They just have a onesie on. They look amazing. They are purely amazing. This is in the good dreamland. In the bad dreamland, there's skeleton horses, zombie horses. Like I said, it's like the Nether. You can find Netherrack. It has special dirt there. Like here has dream dirt. I think that one has like nightmare dirt or some bull like that. Hold on, it's got nightmare grass blocks. I actually have some in my inventory right now. But yeah, nightmare grass. It's basically it kind of looks like the mushroom biome grass, to be honest. But in that world, there's basically nothing to eat unless you want to eat something that's like miserable. I'm not kidding. You can make despair stew. That's the best thing you're gonna eat in the nightmare world. You have to stay in it for one Minecraft day as well. Day and night. So basically, it is you being asleep for one whole like night cycle in Minecraft.
Oh God.
Unless you build,
or someone sleeps in the real world.
Yes, but there is another way back, which I've not told anyone about because I didn't want anyone to do it. Because I didn't want things built in this world. Because it's my my pleasure dream place. It's my world.
Gonna get a harem of baby creepers.
That's okay. I'm gonna build a quarry in that world and just mine everything.
Do you think you'll be able to build a quarry in a day? Because that's all you're gonna have enough time for.
Do you not bring any items?
Yeah, whatever you're carrying.
So I just bring them and then place it and it's done.
Yeah, but then do you think I'm gonna give you enough time to set it up?
It literally takes wireless power. I could have it set up in 3 seconds.
What, wireless power through dimensions?
Yep.
You set that up yet?
Yep.
Have you?
Yep.
Oh God, I'm missing quite a bit what you've done already.
It's why the storage is full, because I can now directly power from the reactor.
Rainbow sheep, run for your lives! Unicorns, run! You won't mine this world.
Get them all.
We don't need anything. That's probably the reason why you'll never mine this world.
Well, seeing as we have like 8,000 diamonds now, we don't really need much.
Well, diamonds don't come from this world. You can only get positive gems.
What about negative gems?
I mean the despair gems? Oh yeah.
You said positive gems. I want negative gems.
Yeah, there is negative gems. You get them from the Nightmare Land. That's how you make Pacific beds to go to different worlds. I want to kill this unicorn and see if I can get its head.
Specific, not Pacific.
No,
Pacific
it's
is an ocean.
I don't give a
Now
damn.
you see, I want the Asylum like bootleg version of Pacific Rim. It's just called Specific Rim.
Baby unicorns!
And it's where the the kaiju just come out of the Pacific Ocean, which is when they they figure it out. It just ends up just being Salt Lake City or something, just wherever they could film without needing to get any real license.
Hey, look, there's baby unicorns on his stream.
For the benefit of everyone, there's some baby unicorns.
This one will be Terry's.
It is going to grow in 921 seconds.
And it will be named Terror. Okay, Darius.
Hello, Terry.
I think Darius just fell over.
No, I'm still here.
Right. Well, while Steph's enjoying his foray into Minecraft, I played more Warframe.
Oh yeah,
God.
we have played more Warframe.
Yeah. So
I forgot all about Warframe.
while waiting for the next cinematic quest, which seems to be taking what's the best way of saying this, forever.
To be honest, I'm quite surprised they're still bringing out prime frames when they're not bringing out normal frames at the minute.
Yeah. Well, that being said, there's apparently going to be a new Warframe coming out in a patch that they're calling Deadlock Protocol, which is apparently going to be a complete update and overhaul of the Corpus ships tile set.
Oh, the Corpus do need a good workover.
Yeah, they're according to how it's been, they've not changed it for 8 years.
It's
6
like
years,
since
something like that.
we've gone back, there is some new Corpus troops.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
Elite Shielders and stuff like that.
Yeah, Corpus as a faction has upgraded quite a lot, but their original tile set, the tile set that everyone remembers because it was the first one it actually launched with and didn't make no sense that, like, we're on this Grineer ship, you've got to blow it up. It looks like a Corpus ship. Don't worry about it. But no, the thing that I'm sort of interested in is the Nightwave things. In lieu of doing a season pass like every other fucking game is doing in existence. Here's all these rewards, but if you pay $6.99 for the next 60 days, you can then get better rewards. Okay, now I'm actually just getting distracted with... I like this dream world that Steph's in on Minecraft, but it's just that soundtrack in the background that's like...
Oh, Wet Sponge!
Wet Sponge. Good to know. But, yeah, I like Nightwave, because it's got like a little bit of a story to it. Nightwave in the history of Warframe is a pirate radio station, which has its own DJ, Nora Knight, someone who doesn't exist but looks like she's part Corpus, part Grineer. Who knows? You only ever see the bottom half of her fucking head.
She probably is,
Yeah, she's something, because in this game you can only seem to be one of two factions, or you're someone else. But the way Nightwave works is that there's always some story about some big evil in the Origin systems doing some bollocks, and you do your missions as normal, and it tells the story of these people, and they interfere in some way. This series of Nightwave is about a Cephalon, which is like some sort of weird AI thing made out of glass. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of lore. We'll skip through. But this season basically plays out like Ace Attorney or a detective game. So there's a lot more activity in it this time. The uncomfortable silence. Steph's...
I can't read it. It's moving too much and blurry.
Yeah, there's some sort of comic strip that's
It's even worse now.
Hold on. Let's all believe it and we'll just laugh.
That works.
Can't believe we all just decided to do that. That was great.
It's kind of like when we were
really
playing.
all decide, did you?
It's kind of like when we last played that game, and I told everybody to go do one thing, and I was the only one that did the opposite to screw you guys all over.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Trivia Murder Party. You're still a bastard, but well played. Well played.
I had to win somehow.
You exploited our nature. That would still mean...
If that was me that did that to you all, you'd have all fucked up.
Probably. No, because...
No, because none of you believe me. None of you trust me.
No. Oh, well, yeah. But that would then mean that that's 4 times now that me and Andrew have tried to cheat the system, and we've lost every time. And Terry's camera's frozen.
Oh no!
On him bridging his nose.
That's not his that's not frozen. That's just the way he looks. That's the way
Has he managed to just stay like that forever, so he's just gone?
Yeah.
Like that. So yeah, basically this season of Nightwave, you go and investigate crime scenes, and you go and get some. Terry might have actually just died.
Yeah, I think he may have.
Yeah. We say that because we're looking at the Minecraft server that Terry's playing, and since it's connected to Terry, so if Terry goes down, the server goes down.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, and we've received a message from Terry. Oh, he's blue screened.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, he's blue screened. So I guess we will sort of carry on without him for now. And when he comes back in, he'll come back in. The thing we're producing with Craig is that he'll at least sort of join in. Nothing should disappear from there. But yeah, check crime scenes out. Kill some dudes in your main missions like you normally do on Warframe. We've talked about Warframe before. Space ninjas, go on ships, kill shit, do objectives, come back with sweet, sweet loot.
And then repeat for more sweet, sweet loot.
Exactly, just like every other looter shooter. But yeah, with this whole Ace Attorney aspect in it now, it's like a nice little mini game that I sort of like, and it's you pick up a bunch of evidence to find out why a guy was killed, and it's different for each person. So it's like the evidence way, is kind of the same, but there's little bits that change in it, and then you end up having to do a platforming mission to answer the questions correctly. You do that, you get a whole bunch of experience and standing, and you progress up your season pass ladder. But there's no season pass plus, shall we say. There's no need to buy an item that gives you more loot if you do more stuff, which I think I kind of like with Digital Extremes is microtransactions on it, because they do have microtransactions. You still pay for stuff and you still pay for cosmetics, but it's not done in a loot box form. What you pay for is what you get. You don't get a box that gets a chance of the thing you want. You pay for the thing you want.
I have a question, and I've just found this.
Okay.
What use would a Gallifrey translator be?
We all sit here wondering what the heck you're on about. A Gallifreyan translator. What do you mean? What use would it be?
How useful would it be?
Well, pretty damn useful. I don't know. Anyway, now that Terry's back,
blue screen of doom.
Yeah, from his blue screen of doom that he had, we'll just move on to that one piece of news. News time.
Actually, it's Stefan's fault that I blue screened.
Yeah, entirely.
No, actually,
why?
He broke him exploring around made my computer.
I wasn't moving.
Yes, this is the news, everyone. This is the news that Terry's Minecraft server was exploited by Steph's trip to a dreamland, which made it disappear.
Yeah, some memory management bug.
Oh,
Danny's in the lobby.
Well, we'll get to D soon, and we'll get this news out of the way then. So, over the last week, this is a fun one. Who knows about Doom?
Doom?
You know, the shooting game, Doom.
The Doom?
I think everybody knows about Doom in some way, shape, or form.
And Doom Eternal, the most recent one.
I do, a bit.
You doom.
I'm doomed.
You're all doomed. So they had their first major content update recently. And, it's generally a single player game. Everyone knows that. And, it's got a multiplayer mode called Battle Mode in it, but not many people go there because Doom is just about killing and ripping demons apart as a ungendered giant space marine in green armor that doesn't speak much and solves all problems by punching it.
Kick ass and chew bubblegum?
Yeah, he might chew bubblegum. Who knows? The
if
good
he ever
old
finds
Doom
any.
Yeah. I mean, demons don't usually stock bubblegum. So it works. But they had their first update, and it's got this sort of invasion mode where if you die to a demon in regular play, that demon then gets empowered and could enter someone else's game. And, it's all the great updates and then some bug fixes. And then they also shoehorned in Denuvo.
Oh, what?
Denuvo. It's a company that provides anti-tampering software. It's supposed to be the developer's go-to choice for anti-piracy.
Allegedly.
So you're supposed to put that DRM in, and then people can't hack the games and pirate them and put them on the Pirate Bay for people to then just download. Other pirating sites are available. Don't go searching for them.
Too late.
I'm not your dad. But
you didn't hear it from us.
Yeah. But people are not happy about it because there's this constant news that the Denuvo DRM uses kernel mode applications on your computer, or it uses kernel mode access, which in terms of computer security is supposed to be the most unsecure way of having something, because you can modify and change anything on a computer in kernel mode, as opposed to its what they call it, user mode stuff on the higher. There's a whole thing about rings and all that business.
Yeah, there's no protection.
Yeah, and that's basically how it is, and because of that, people aren't happy with it. In addition, games with Denuvo, more often than not, have been reported to have caused sort of CPU issues and slowdowns, instability on the games that they're supposed to be protecting. So, mention the word Denuvo around to someone, particularly a PC gamer, and they're most likely just going to turn around and go, "Fuck off, don't want it." And that's just how that is. Now, what came out with the Doom Eternal patch was Denuvo Anti-Cheat. So it wasn't sort of anti-piracy. It was supposed to be, to stop hacking in your Doom games. And given that there's this sort of single player aspect, but an always online sort of thing, that's I assume that's where Bethesda and id Software wanted to do stuff. But yeah, again, Denuvo Anti-Cheat, people don't like Denuvo, so they got fucking angry there as well. Again, same situation, kernel mode access, and it's their main bugbear of it's a majority single player game. Why is there this sort of software that's always going to be running when we're playing a single player game to determine if we're going to be hacking in multiplayer? And I can kind of understand that. There was a Jim Sterling video that sort of brought my attention to it, mainly because it had alliteration in the title. I think it was like something like Denuvo denounced in Doom Eternal debacle or something like that. There was a lot of D's. It worked.
A lot of D's.
Yeah, all about the D. But there's another YouTuber that I follow specifically called SidAlpha, and he did a video on Denuvo, or Denuvo Anti-Cheat, and looked at it at a technical standpoint, sort of explaining, the whole kernel mode kerfuffle, for lack of a better term, but sort of explained why it was necessary to have it, as opposed to what's going on. Apparently, basically, it comes down to on his video that people keep complaining, why can't you just do anti-cheat in the user mode permissions ring? And it explained all the details because, and I thought it was a pretty interesting video personally. I was like, okay, I understand. That's why, can see why it needs to be on the kernel mode. My God, you should have saw the comments.
Yeah, well, that's people.
Yeah, he got absolutely ripped to shreds by people. It came down to sort of three things. One, don't care about your technology or your technical stuff. It shouldn't be there. Boo-hoo, go home. Two, it's a single player game. Why is it there? Boo-hoo, go home. And then sort of like three was the main thing that it was added post-launch.
Sounds like a lot of Trump supporters.
Oof, nice. Nice. Nice, we get that in there. So yeah, a few days later, Sid uploads another video sort of going, I apologize, I've misinformed everyone to my audience. You weren't looking at this from a technical standpoint, you were basically looking at it from a get the fuck out of my PC game standpoint, and I did wrong.
He didn't do wrong.
Oh, personally, he didn't fucking do wrong. And because this is the thing that I got, and this is sort of the rant that I've got on this, is that Denuvo correctly gets shit on all the time.
Yes.
Every single time.
Every single game, every single time.
Yeah.
It's been, for lack of a better term, I'm gonna say trolled.
Yeah.
It's not always as bad, but definitely it's not great either.
Yeah, it's
but
not necessarily undeserved.
Anybody who has anything to do with computer security will tell you not to ever let anything have kernel access.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it can literally destroy your computer.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's like, what is it? So modifying stuff on the user mode access is negligible because you can only hack that sort of stuff. Kernel mode access is the biggie because it controls all functions, and that's how that is. But on the same side of it, having an anti-cheat system only having access to user mode functions currently
doesn't see things that are
anything.
outside of that. Yeah, it can't see anything that's outside of that ring.
Yeah. So for anyone who turns around and says, well, unless there's an anti-cheat on the user mode side, I'm not going to have it. the way computer technology is, you're going to be really, really limited on what you're going to be able to do. And there's the other thing that I had, and the big rant on this, is that people were sitting there. Initially, there are other commenters that have done the and also I don't like, but the people who turn there blasting Denuvo and Sid's video for, defending the corporation with this this Denuvo standpoint, and I hate you, and I'm this. But then they'd sit there and talk around that they were playing Ubisoft games with BattleEye, which is also an anti-cheat software, which also uses kernel mode applications, or people playing the new Riot shooter, that Valorant, and it's got Vanguard, and oh, surprise, surprise, it's got kernel mode permissions and stuff like that. It's basically
pretty much any anti-cheat has to.
Yeah.
Because if there's any hacking software that's running outside of that user, like above that user ring, it won't be able to detect it.
Yeah.
So it needs to be at the highest level.
Yeah. And that's the sort of thing. It's like the only other possibility on that is to have anti-cheat server side, and that's going the realms of VAC, and that's not infallible. People get past that system daily.
Yeah, there's no way that the server side can read all of our computers, like what's going on in the computer. There's way too much information that it would have to read.
Yeah, and I guess sort of when it also comes down to it, it's like maybe I'm just not liking the whole fanboyish defending of stuff. It's like, oh, these can use these anti-cheats, but because this one's using Denuvo, get fucked. So no, be consistent in your outrage. If an anti-cheat system having kernel mode permissions is a problem for you, then it is a problem for every game and every system that uses that thing. Don't just pick that up. I mean, I know I can't talk a little bit. It's like, oh, look at all these games companies I follow. I boycotted Blizzard for months. Technically, I still have, because of the whole Hong Kong
and
bollocks.
What about your bears with armor?
Yeah, armored bears. I mean, at least Riot saw sense, and they've reworked Volibear to now not necessarily have armor. Now he's got skins that grant that armored bear business again, but oh well. But no,
you love bears with armor.
Fucking bears with armor, they can get fucked. But yeah, sort of this is the thing. I'm boycotting sort of Blizzard because the whole BlizzChung business, and yet at the same time we're sat here playing TFT weekly for Riot Games, in spite of the fact that they are still going through, sexual discrimination lawsuits and stuff like that. I can understand that I'd be a little bit of a hypocrite maybe in regards to that, but I'm always on the idea that Riot, at least from the outside, are trying to deal with that issue. Now, if they fuck up badly, then maybe I will step back.
I don't even know about this lawsuit.
So what was it? It was about nearly 2-3 years ago now. Yeah, basically, sort of Riot has a problem with basically bro culture, people getting passed up on, or reports of people getting passed up on promotions because of their gender, and sort of the whole idea of women in the company being there for an arse that they can look at.
Sort of like the one that used to do all the new character releases.
Basically, yeah. And they got pulled up on it, and they're now in like a $10 million lawsuit or something like that, or they're at settlement, but they're trying to sort of push that further. And yeah, no, I understand. People are being treated like shit, but there also needs to be the opportunity to amend for that. Sure, the people who caused the shit should go, but
yeah.
But at the same time, they also, are trying to get in with the charity stuff and sort of, repair the reputation that has been damaged due to this. Blizzard, like for example, didn't. They went, well, we're kind of sorry, but it had to be done.
And that's it.
Oh, it wasn't. No, sorry, not sorry. If it basically comes down to it, it was a heated Hearthstone moment. That was what it was called.
A heated Hearthstone moment.
Yeah. No. Steph, opinions.
What?
Thank you, Steph. Cool.
What happened?
While you were talking on your phone, while looking through your phone, we were talking to you.
You weren't talking to me.
Yeah, we were.
We're talking in general. I ignore general.
Fair enough. So yeah, that was our little rant and ramble and our good old incoherent mess like we usually do. That's what we're known for. That's what we'd like to be known for.
For a mess.
Well, yeah. As long as we haven't soiled anyone's floor, everything's
not
fine.
for a professional opinion on a subject.
Well, that was our professional opinion on the subject, and it was basically we're not going to pick one side either way. Just get used to it.
Yeah, sure.
Trying
We're
to
just
look
a
for
hot mess. That's all.
Yeah, that's just how it is. So based on all that,
I don't like Denuvo.
No. Well, yeah. What are the key points that we learned here? Denuvo is still shit, but so is every other anti-cheat. Stop defending something. Well, don't
defend one thing if you have the other.
Yeah, and Blizzard is the worst.
Yes, nothing has changed here.
Yeah.
Blame Canada?
They're not a real country anyway.
Or should we blame a certain person in USA?
Is he one that basically barely has any hair?
Is he the one that kind of looks like he's an overgrown Oompa Loompa?
Oh, the one where we've got the inflatable balloon every time he decides he wants to try and turn up to the country.
You know why he's running out? You know why his hair's getting really thin, right? It's because he keeps dyeing it that blonde. It should be green.
So much peroxide is finally tearing the hair out.
Yeah, he can't.
It might be that
his skin color, but
it might be that hydroxychloroquine that he's having.
I'm just waiting to make him look more like Boris. Maybe it's a matter of time. He'll slowly turn into Boris Johnson.
Wait, hold on. You got Donald Trump, which heavily tanned, balding, blonde-faced person who sits there and is so egotistic that they might consider to be a secret super spy, and then you've got Boris Johnson, who's sort of rounded, dishevelled, blonde-haired.
Boris Johnson's the par version of Donald Trump.
Now, isn't Donald Trump basically Solid Snake, and Boris would be Liquid Snake? Brother! So
they do look like each other. You have to admit.
I think right now you are insulting both snakes.
Hey?
You're insulting both snakes right now.
Well, one died and got his arm chopped off to be added to a Russian super spy, and the other became one Sanchez. Oh, he's Solid as Snake. He's the third Snake. Everyone, we've got it. Metal Gear Solid 6. We've got it all sorted. I think we've all lost our heads, so we should probably wrap this up then, I guess.
Well, we only got 3 people left because John Sanchez does not count.
Yeah, we got that. So Steph sort of disappeared. Darius is he's there now. Terry's still on those sunflower seeds, which have lasted a whole podcast and a half. Actually, to be honest, they're gonna last for many more.
Whee!
So yeah.
Depends on how Terry keeps eating them. So Sapphire's poking him in the head.
Oh, that works.
Yes, she is.
I need his attention. Poke in the head.
Yep, the Sapphire waves high. So yeah. So we'll wrap this up. So if you've liked what you've heard, please like, share, subscribe, and keep giving Terry bunny ears. Everyone want bunny ears in the comments when this comes out.
Bunny.
Bunny ear emoji. I'm sure that's around somewhere. And yeah, keep an eye out on the channel. More videos.
Oh, look at how pretty Steph is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look.
Where is Steph? I don't see. Oh, there is Steph.
So, this test where it could potentially become a vidcast might actually happen. Who knows? I'm not saying it might come out on episode 100, but
it's definitely distracting.
It is very distracting, but you know what? It makes it funnier, I think.
I don't like it. You get to see what I'm doing when I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, we noticed. When you didn't have Minecraft, it was immediately phone.
Yeah, I haven't relaunched the server yet for him, so.
Oh, I've noticed.
So what we're going to do is thank you, Darius, Terry, Steph, Juan, Sapphire, Craig, and D for being patient. And until next week, we shall see you then. For God's sake, please still follow the rules. Don't drive 200 miles to see a fish.
Why not?
Some fishes are really cool.
Not yet. Not just yet.
I'm going to go row a boat.
It's all the fishes.
I'm going to go row a boat.
Row your boat.
Just to see a terror?
Gently down the stream. We will finish this podcast. Don't forget to scream. Ah! Bye, everyone. Bye.